See, we said we'd be right back after a word from our not sponsors.
Almost!
I
can't take that seriously.
Just so badly fucking... Such a bad interjection. Anyway.
You remember it, and I think that's the key.
That's true.
Welcome to marketing.
Yes. I'm John Ritland, that is...
The Derbinator.
These are our SummerSlam predictions. By the way, the card is still being set up, and we are 5 days away from the show.
Excellent! It's the biggest party of the summer! It's so cool!
That means it's automatically not cool, because Michael Cole's saying that. So yeah, there's no Zayn and Aleister Black, because that match is just happening. Because we can't give Zayn a pay-per-view match. We can't give Aleister another pay-per-view match, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. Also want to make mention, yes, this is TakeOver weekend and SummerSlam weekend.
Oof.
You have prior engagements because of someone else's engagement.
Exactamundo!
Yeah.
So I will be missing the NXT TakeOver.
Yeah. We did
unfortunately.
Right. We did do the
I'll
predictions.
probably watch it before SummerSlam, just so I can get an idea on what it's like.
I mean, depending on how late you are out, you could always watch it when you get home.
I don't ever have to worry about being late. I'm a dude.
That's a good point. The fuck is this prediction show?
Anyway, let's get to the predictions, shall we, for SummerSlam 2019.
That's right. Also, I'm going to be reviewing a lot of the G1 stuff, and also one more mention. Audio podcast.
Yes, Friday.
SummerSlam, more thoughts on SummerSlam and everything, but also our indie experiences. Maybe some other stuff. So, we are going to go with Drew Gulak versus fill in the blank here. Actually, we're going to come back to that one in a minute. Dolph Ziggler versus Goldberg. Goldberg.
Yeah, it's going to be Goldberg. He wants to make up for his Crown Jewel match, which
Super
honestly...
Showdown.
Or Super Showdown.
It's okay.
I don't care about Saudi Arabia.
No one does.
But... it would be a good idea to have someone like Piggly Wiggly Ziggly, someone you can easily toss around who also knows how to sell like a baller. And
Good. Sell like a baller?
Yeah.
Sell like... That's a saying?
No, it isn't.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to state
Sell like a boss.
No, either one works.
But anyway, having someone like Piggly Wiggly Ziggly to throw around would probably be a good option for him. You can get... And Dolph can still, put on a great match. So, might as well throw him to the figurative wolves and see what sticks. Hopefully he doesn't knock himself out on a post again. I'd rather he don't. He has a kid.
This match is going to be 4 minutes tops.
That's generous.
I don't even think it'll be that long. Probably about 2.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going to just say one little thing. I don't like that Goldberg's included here. I get why, but it is more proof that Vince is relying too much on older guys.
Yes.
And why in the world won't people cheer his hand-picked guys? Well, Vince, you have a bad...
Why won't they cheer his hand-picked guys? Because, Piggly Wiggly Ziggly.
Yeah, we have... There's such an issue here because he has so many great talents that he won't use. Mm-hmm. Or when he uses them horribly.
Yeah, well, that's WWE for you.
But yeah, Goldberg's
always been like that.
Yeah, Goldberg's gonna win though. Mm-hmm. And then we get to Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. Commentary's gonna ruin this character, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Versus Finn
He's
Balor.
so scary. Anyway, let's talk about this.
You get a free month of the WWE Network. Anyway, but yeah, Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. Maybe the Demon Finn Balor. We don't know.
It would be preferable at SummerSlam, the biggest party in the summer, and to have the Demon versus the Fiend, and see who can win the Spook Fest, unless they build it up to Hell in a Cell.
Balor's taking time off. Also, biggest party in the summer.
Correct.
What are we waiting for? Get it out of there.
You want to put it in the fall?
What? So we have it's not going to extend to summer. Yeah. Or it's not going to extend past that. Now, could they revisit this at some point? Sure, but Balor does want some time off.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's been granted.
Actually, maybe not the Demon then. Bray Wyatt beats Finn Balor, and Finn Balor comes back at Hell in a Cell as a surprise opponent. Hell in a Cell's win.
September, Survivor Series.
Survivor Series, you think?
Survivor Series, because he wants like a couple months off.
All right.
I agree. If
I'm perfectly fine with him taking time off, because time off is good for the body.
Yeah. But yeah, Bray's winning. Bray's fucking winning, of course. We then get Becky Lynch versus Natalya for the Raw Women's title in a submission match.
Yes.
And it is Becky.
Yeah.
I love Natty.
Which match do we disagree on here?
We disagree on a couple of them. We're gonna get here in a bit. Yeah, we'll get to that here in a bit. It is going to be Becky. Now, I love Natty. I would pop big, phrasing, if Natty did manage to win.
Not on the couch.
Not on the couch, yeah, okay, that's a good point. Becky, though, is going to win. Now, Natty, it would be great. People are like, whoa, they're in her hometown. Or in her home country. That's true.
The heart has never been, ever been screwed in Canada.
How did Brett
in both figurative and literal sense?
Brett have so many kids then?
Yes.
So, this will be a good match. If they get this at least 12 minutes, this will be good.
Yeah.
I think that this is going to actually be a tremendous match. I think that Natty has looked more focused, which means she's going to lose.
I just hope that people embrace submission wrestling better than they usually do.
What was it? There were people that were like shitting on holding. Remember how the crowd was reacting to like Sonata versus Xavier Jr. at the G1 in Dallas?
Or Kendrick versus Gulak?
Oh, for fuck's sake. That disappointed me.
Oh, I'm so pissed. It's like, this is a technical masterclass. Why are you guys booing?
I mean, what bothered me more, that's why 205 Live needed to be in Full Sail. What bothered me more was the Sonata Xavier Jr. one. Just because it's like, guys, it's two great talents here.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This match, though, I think is going to be great. I think
Boris Johnson!
Zack Sabre Jr. Next to Moxley has the best ending, the best post-match comments.
Yes. Anyway, let's focus.
But yes, Becky's winning. We then get AJ Styles versus Ricochet for the U.S. title. It's AJ.
Yeah, it should be AJ. You got to build up the original club. You got to build up the OC. You got to just have them look strong coming out of this. Ricochet can go off and fight for bigger and better things. But right now, I think AJ Styles needs this win to continue his momentum up. Ricochet can still be built. He's still in the building phase anyway.
May I ask you one thing?
Sure.
You say bigger things. What do you think they would do with Ricochet after this?
He could always compete for the WWE Championship.
Isn't he on Raw, though? So it would be Universal. Now I'm asking.
Or Universal.
I wouldn't mind it. I don't know if they're going to see that in him.
I mean, if he ever faces Brock Lesnar and Brock Lesnar goes to German suplex him and he just lands on his feet, he's just like...
I mean, you know what? That visual actually wouldn't be that bad. But yeah, AJ's going to win here. If Ricochet won, it would not be opposed to it, but AJ is certainly winning.
Yeah, beating Bork would make Ricochet's career.
Vince would book it to where Ricochet did not look strong at all. But anyway.
Beating Brock Lesnar should be you getting your ass kicked, but you managed to kick Brock's ass just as much. That's usually what happens in a Brock Lesnar match where the other person goes over. True.
I've had it. I made it clear I've had it with Brock, though. But
anyway.
Bayley versus Ember Moon for the SmackDown Live Women's title. Bayley.
I want Ember to win, but it's going to be Bayley.
I do, too.
Bayley needs to have a title run. Because she really hasn't ever had much of one. On the main roster.
This run...
Yeah.
Even her NXT title run had its moments, but wasn't great. Now, I will say this. If Ember won, I'd pop. I know you would. But what didn't help Bayley's run was facing Alexa Bliss, and then facing Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
Yes.
And so this, if you want to build to Ember beating her later, if you want to have Sonya or Mandy beat her, so you want to have that happen, great.
Yeah.
Why is there no women's tag title match thing on the card? Oh, they blew their wad on Raw, right?
Such good shit.
Nobody liked that. A vast majority did not like Alexa and Nikki Wayne. Bayley's got to win though, as much as I do like Ember.
Yep.
I don't know. It is what it is. We're not putting a ton of thought into these predictions though. Because some of the women's matches have actually probably been built the best out of any of these.
For me, I've been distracted by his notes because from this angle, AJ Styles the J looks like an S, so it just looks like ass tiles.
Ass tiles.
Anyway,
I have bad
next prediction.
Thanks, Chris. I have bad handwriting. Thank you.
And now the world will know.
Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. If Owens loses, he will leave WWE.
The best in the world is going to lose to Kevin Owens.
I want to get this wrong.
You will.
I think Shane's going to win.
Then you will be wrong.
Probably.
You'll be wrong, and I'll be laughing.
Right. Here's why. Bald head.
Wrong channel.
I know. Better, well, I mean.
Wrong channel, wrong accent.
So, yeah, I can't do that accent. Here's why.
Yes.
I think that Shane's going to find a way. They're going to find a way to screw over Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is going to get reinstated by some people. Some. I don't know who. He's going to get reinstated.
Steph McFace.
There you go. Could. It could happen. Hell in a Cell match, and Shane's going to lose, and then Shane's going to be written off TV, and he could be written off TV forever for all I fucking care. What I want to see happen is I want Owens to legit beat the shit, powerbomb him on the apron like 5 times. You did a stretcher job for Rollins when he wasn't hurt. You can do one for Shane.
Yeah.
And you can get him off TV for good. Unfortunately, even if Owens wins, they're going to continue this to Hell in a Cell because Shane McMahon has to jump off of tall shit.
Yeah, he's got a bad case of diverticulitis. He's a dick and he likes to dive.
Did he?
That's what I'm saying.
AJ was not approve of that. So, I hope I'm wrong. I could just see them
I really hope
this
you're
up.
wrong too, because you will be.
I can see them
I'll
screwing
be
this.
laughing.
I know, and you know what? And I'll be happy to be wrong about this. I see them screwing this up somehow, though.
Yeah.
Because they have every opportunity. Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair. Charlotte.
Yeah, it has to be.
Come on.
I would say have them put on a great match, and then have Charlotte still beat Trish, because you cannot have your legends winning against your top tier talent. You can't. It's the worst possible thing to do. You'll get a nostalgia pop, sure, but then where do you go from there?
I agree. No, I agree. That's part of why I hated Raw Reunion, is they didn't book things correctly.
Yeah.
But yes, I cannot see this going more than 10 minutes. I don't even know if it might go 8. I don't know how much Trish has left in the tank. She's been staying in great shape with yoga and all that stuff. She's still...
Yoga fire.
Yeah. Now I just want to see her throw out a Dalsine.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. But it's going to be Trish losing. Trish is smart. She will know that it is time to do the honors.
Yeah.
And it will be, I don't know if it's going to be classic. I don't know if it's going to be as good as the title matches. But it's going to be a good match. Yeah. It's going to be as good as expected. So we get Kofi versus Randy Orton for the WWE title.
And are you Randy, baby?
It's going to be Orton.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Orton. You have a heel. Means you got a lot more room for a face to take the title as well. Randy can be a good transitional champion.
Who do they have him drop it to?
That is a good question.
I want Kofi to win, and I want Kofi to go on to have a pretty long run.
Me too, but I think people are drawn more to the pursuit than the actual run itself.
You know, Impact's on Pursuit TV, and nobody goes to Pursuit.
Yeah, they're not going to be on Pursuit for long, if I recall.
They're not going to go to Access.
No.
That deal didn't work out at all.
Womp womp.
Yeah. But, Randy, this is one I want to be wrong on. I would love to see Kofi win and have the vindication of like a 10-year storyline that wasn't really a 10-year storyline. The right call would be to have Kofi win, but I could see them going with Orton, which would just pretty much knock Kofi out of the main event forever.
Yes.
He will never win the title again. Ever.
Yeah.
I don't know who takes it from him. Some people have said Ali. I cannot see Vince putting the title on Ali. I hope I'm wrong.
I mean, a lot of people in the back have faith in Ali.
We have faith in Ali. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, including people in production.
Production. There we go. We need Riddle. You know what? I got one more thing about Goldberg before we move on to the main event.
Yeah.
if you want to do something with Goldberg for Mania, or even Survivor Series, you have Riddle face Goldberg, and you have Riddle destroy him. Just destroy him in like 3 minutes. That sounded a lot less dirty in my head. That... God damn it, Chris.
Anyway, no, I was thinking of him just like getting Goldberg in a knee bar. He's like, this is a good knee bar, bro!
Oh god, he needs to do that. He needs to do that. It would probably...
I have a different opponent in mind, but we'll get to him.
What? Oh, anyway. Rollins versus Lesnar for the Universal title.
Keep Rollins. What?
Brock. It's gonna be Brock. And I'm gonna hate it. It's going...
You're going to be wrong.
You know I want to be wrong about this, Chris.
Yes, I do. I know you want to be wrong. Which is why you will be.
And that's okay.
If you believe, you will be incorrect. You will.
Right. It's not that I believe that WWE is going to be stupid about it.
It's going to be the tale of the brutalized babyface overcoming all odds to defeat the greatest monster in WWE history. In terms of booking.
Current.
Not in terms of out of the business behavior.
That too. I mean, current at least, but it just... I don't want Brock to win. I don't want Brock to ever be champion again. I want this to be the end. And I mean, if Brock's still going to appear on TV, fine, whatever. But he never needs to be champion again.
I want Brock Lesnar's retirement match to be against Matt Riddle.
You know what? He retires Goldberg at Survivor Series. Riddle does. Mm-hmm. Then he retires Brock at Mania 36.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I'm not even the biggest fan of Riddle, but that would at least be something. It would help establish a new person.
Mm-hmm. Although he's got an extended contract with NXT now, so
he does.
I don't think he'll get called up for a few years.
Can you blame him?
No.
But
I mean, those are signed the contract. But
yeah, those are our predictions.
Yeah, let us know what you think down in the comments down below.
Derb's gonna win this. I know he is.
I really hope I do.
Because we only differ on that. I don't know who Drew Gulak's gonna face, by the way, but you know who the fuck knows, honestly. I mean,
yeah. We'll probably find out, and we'll tweet it out later, and maybe talk about it on Friday when we hear about all the other bookings that were added while we're in the middle of the podcast.
Just looked at my phone here and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah. So agree, disagree with what we said. Like, share, subscribe. Twitter handles in the description. And I am John Ritland. That is.
I'm the Derbinator.
Yes, and we're going to finish these videos, and we will see you Friday.
You will hear us on Friday.
Oh, right, yeah.
Goodbye.